Hey guys, it's Alexa and James. Welcome to our channel. We've been wanting to start a channel for a little while now because we both love to crate, and we finally pulled the trigger. Here on our channel, you can expect to find travel and foodie destinations here in Wisconsin.
But we would love to expand beyond Wisconsin if all the cards fall into place. So today, in our first video together, we plan on taking you to a couple of iconic spots for some of our favorite Wisconsin foods, followed up by a little Q&A with yours truly. What do you say? Shall we get going?
Yeah, let's do it.
Look how huge these doors are. After you.
All right, so it looks like you can come in here for a tour or to dine in, and we are not touring today, so we're going to dine in.
It looks like there's about 24 beers on tap. Lakefront beer.
All right, we got lots of options to choose from here. All right, I got the Slime Time Sour, which is very fitting because it's green and reminds me of what was that show, like Slime Time Live or something?
On Nickelodeon?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
All right, so let's see. Very good. It kind of tastes like an apple sour in a way.
Nice.
But I like it. I don't really like beer, so the sours are for me.
You're such a foodie. And I got the Hazy IPA, which is one of their more popular beers. Here we go. Very hazy.
Here's a little overview of the place. Lots of room, lots of space. There's the bar. And then this is where you order food. So the next stop is to order some cheese curds. Here's a look at their menu, and we got the cheese curds. All right, so we have their half pound of beer battered cheese curds with their garlic ranch, which this looks amazing. Take a look at those cheese curds.
And for those of you who haven't had cheese curds, beer battered is the way to go.
Yeah. So let's take a little bite and see.
Look at that cheese pull. Oh, can you record me getting a cheese pull?
That is amazing. The garlic ranch is the way to go.
All right, you ready to get this cheese pull? Let's go.
Wow. Whoa, that is a big one.
Okay, this cheese is very chewy. And by the way, so cheese curds you can get in most cases yellow or white. We got white cheese here.
Do you prefer that?
I don't think I have a preference. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. So good. I will say, whoever came up with the idea to pair beer with cheese curds had the right idea because it goes together so well. Your beer is like nice and refreshing after a bite of cheese. Here's another close-up of the cheese curds with the garlic ranch. If I were you, I would ask for extra of this ranch because it's amazing.
So one Wisconsin staple is the cheese curd. So if we're ever anywhere that does have cheese curds, we'll definitely be giving them a rating for you guys.
So they have a patio exit through here that brings you right to the Milwaukee River, which of course is frozen because it's winter here in Wisconsin.
What is it, 30 degrees today?
Yeah, it's actually not too bad, but it's very pretty.
This is a really cool view. Just imagine this place in the summer.
Yeah, it's usually packed. So down there you can see our more tables. That is usually pretty packed in the summer. Not right now. Comment down below if you would, how much money it would take for you to jump in there right now. James, how much for you?
Into the river?
Yeah.
Well, search and rescue team would probably cost $500. So let's go $2,000.
Okay.
All right, Alexa, how would you rate those cheese curds?
Honestly, I'm giving them a 9.5 out of 10. Those are by far the best cheese curds I've ever had that I can remember. But can't give it a 10 yet. We gotta, try it more.
Solid rating. I'll give them a 9.6. I'll beat you out. They had a flaky crust, which I haven't had at many places that serve cheese curds. And the garlic ranch definitely put it over the top.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So I thought I would show you guys that I had the displeasure of hitting a deer the other day. Or shall I say, the deer hit me into the side of my vehicle. So small dent here, a little crack. I took it in for an estimate the next day, and I asked the guy in the body shop, how often are you doing estimates on deer collisions? And he said every day the last 2 months. So definitely one of the joys of living in Wisconsin. Some of you may know where we are based on all the cows in the background, but for those of you who don't, we are at Kopps Frozen Custard in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. There are 3 locations in the area. We are at the original location, and I thought it would be fun to count all the cows.
Okay,
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Follow me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 20 cows! 19 white cows and 1 random black cow.
Here we are at Kopps, where they're most famously known for their custard and burgers, right? Fun fact is Kopps was the originator of the flavor of the day. They were the first custard stand to do that. Alright, we got the hot chocolate ice cream, and their ice cream always comes with this little wafer. I don't know, I like it. Let's give it a try. Tastes like hot chocolate. Crazy, huh?
So this hot chocolate custard has milk chocolate custard, marshmallows, cocoa, and a marshmallow whip. What I love about Kopps custard compared to all the other custard places in Wisconsin or the Milwaukee area is that I feel like they load up on the toppings. So this is why I love Kopps the best. Yeah, that's amazing.
The most important part is that you have to save the wafer for last. To give you a perspective of how big the burger is, this is the burger next to James's head. They're giant. Thumbs up or thumbs down?
Thumbs up. In my opinion, Kopps is just a better version of Culver's, and that is not a knock to Culver's. Kopps is just that good.
Welcome to the Q&A portion. I asked you guys about a week ago on my Instagram questions you would have for us if we were to hypothetically start a YouTube channel, and here are the most popular questions.
First question, the most asked question was, how did you meet and who made the first move? So we met on a dating app called Bumble where the girl makes the first move. So we'll say it was Alexa. We exchanged a few chats, shared some animal jokes, and I eventually gave her my number, and we met up at a coffee shop called Fiddleheads, in which Alexa got this for our anniversary. So I thought I'd show you guys. Pretty cool.
Proposal story. So James proposed on our cruise on the balcony at sunset. Very romantic. However, he did not do a very good job at being discreet and hiding the ring. So I kind of accidentally found it before, or thought that I had possibly found it, but I was still surprised, so.
Sure. Sure you were. Okay.
Wedding plans. So we are still in the initial stages of planning. We're not really sure if we want to go with something traditional or something more casual, but we're thinking sometime in August. One thing we do know is it'll not be a Disney wedding, so sorry.
And weddings are expensive.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Would we move to Florida? That is not our plan right now, but never say never. I mean,
I would love that weather, that's
yes,
for sure.
We're very open to the future. So.
Yes, for sure. How did James enjoy Disney, and is he a Disney fan? So I had a great time at Disney. We went over holiday break or winter break. It was very busy, so I felt like we needed to buy the fast passes, and that made my experience more enjoyable. And am I a Disney fan? Not necessarily originally, but I feel like this family could coerce me into being a fan.
We have to twist your arm to be a fan.
What is your favorite Disney movie? So I'll start with this. My favorites are Finding Nemo and The Lion King.
And I am enjoying Encanto lately, but if I had to pick a classic, I would say The Little Mermaid.
Oh, good choice, good choice.
Where are you guys from and what do you do? So I am from the Port Washington area here in Wisconsin, and I am a nurse in the float pool.
And I'm from Appleton, Wisconsin, which is just south of Green Bay, and I'm a teacher. And our next question is, can we see Addie? Hey, Addie, come here. Come here, Addie.
Come here.
Come here.
Come here.
Oh, all right. Can you see her? You see her head? Hey, up. Meet Addie. She is almost 5 years old. DNA test said she's Boston Terrier, Boxer, and Doberman. Unsure how accurate that is, but we'll go with that. Say hi to the camera.
She is the bestest little girl, but very needy.
Yes. You're gonna sit here the rest of the video? Our next question is, what are some of your favorite places you've traveled? Within the United States, Glacier National Park and Olympic National Park are my favorites, and internationally, I would say Amsterdam and Paris.
And for me, I'd have to say New York. I really enjoy New York. I've been there many times. I enjoyed our time in San Diego. I love the weather and the scenery there. And of course, Disney. I've not traveled anywhere internationally yet, so I can't say anything about those places.
We're gonna change that.
But, yeah. Favorite places in Wisconsin? I really like downtown Cedarburg, anywhere for the Lakefront, Milwaukee or Port Washington, and the Dells.
And I'm a big sports fan, so Lambeau Field is number one for me. Your local dive bar, and Devil's Lake. Our favorite date night. So I feel like we like to keep it simple, going somewhere local for food and drinks, and then coming home and either playing a game or sitting on the couch watching a movie or a show.
We'll probably take you along on some of those date nights. So.
Sure.
Who is the better cook? I think we can both agree that that would be me. However, James has recently gotten into crock pot meals, and he thinks that that makes him a chef and a great cook.
I don't think that makes me a chef, but I really do think they've been good.
They have been good, but can you say you're like a cook if you put a bunch of things in a pot?
It's more work than you think.
Okay.
Do you and James play video games? I would say not too often, but there is one game that we play together. It's called It Takes Two. It is for couples. And so that's something I highly recommend for any couples that are watching. And outside of video games, we play board games as well. Our personal favorite, I would say, is Catan.
Just beware. It takes two. If your girl or man is not very well versed in video games, you may get frustrated.
That's true. Or your partner will get frustrated.
Are we reading any books? Yes, I am reading a book. James is looking at a book.
Yeah, because mine's a picture book called The Mamba Mentality by Kobe Bryant. About halfway through, and it details his career. And yeah, Alexa thinks this isn't a book because there's just so many pictures, and I disagree.
And I am reading Crown of Midnight, which is the second book in the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. I highly recommend her books. Even if you don't think you're into fantasy, give it a shot. Our
final question is, does James like Taylor Swift? Yes, I like Taylor Swift. I knew a few songs before I met Alexa. Now I feel like I know dozens more. She's even a top 5 artist on my Spotify rap playlist now. That's all we have for now. Thank you guys for tuning in and supporting our very first video.
You can expect to see about 1 video a week from us for now.
Hopefully more.
Yeah. And comment down below other things you'd like to see us do and places you'd like us to go, and we'll add it to our list.
All right. Thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.
Bing bong. Another thing, at least I keep doing is... and you just did it too, so... All right.
About the... You're being mean.